Congratulations on making this far. You should have at least half the windmill done. So here's a recap of what we learned last time. So you have the push, collapse, and getting onto your back, along with the initial kick going under. This is what it should look like as of now, or somewhere around this. If you're able to at least get into a decent backspin, or just your back itself, you're on the right track right now. So, what we're going to cover now is probably the restab. I know that a lot of people learning the windmills, when they first get that first half down, that second half always throws them off. The restab is probably one of the hardest parts in my opinion, and probably other people can agree with that as well. So for the restab, what you want to do first is, right when you get on your back, depending on what step you are, the leg you use for your initial kick, this is where it comes into play again. But the first half, you're going down, you gotta complete this semicircle by going up. So right when you hit your back, you swing up like this. Just swing it up toward your face. The idea behind this is so that you get higher onto your shoulders and not down here. The higher it is, the easier it is to restab. Also, you won't hit your hips and end up bruising them. Here's an example of kicking straight up to your face. Right here, and then you kick up, and you should go all the way up in your upper shoulders. Alright, you just want to practice doing that. From initial, go to backspin and kick up. So that you should be around up here. And if you're doing backspin, you may land on your head. But that's alright. I'm not doing anything serious right now. So one more time. Let's do this again. Alright. It's a simple part. It's very important though. Gets you really high on your shoulders, and that's the general idea here now. Alright, here's the tricky part, the restab. Somehow, you have to go from all the way on your back all the way back to this hang-leg position. So how do you do this? Well, this is where your left or right leg comes into play. For clockwise purposes, since I go that direction, you'd be using your left leg. So, it may be tricky, but this is what you do. When you're on your back, like this, what you do is, you should be moving your body toward the left. Like right when you hit the floor, you're already getting ready to restab. So first things first, keep your arms close to you, not like this, or like this, and like this, but close. As if you collapse, they stay like that. Second, when your legs are out like this, keep in mind that they should be spread out and straight. Your left leg, if you're stabbing with your right hand, should swing underneath your left from your right. It's just like the initial kick, but done on your back. So what should happen is, you go on your back, and when you're like this, you twist your upper body, and then your hips follow, and by the time you should be around this angle, this is when your left leg has the ability to sweep under and over. It may be hard at first, but it will take tremendous amounts of practicing. So this is how it should look like. So you go here, over. Sorry about it. It's going to take a lot of attempts, but keep in mind, always on your upper shoulder, your left leg, right when your whole upper body's twisting, you swing that under. And not just a straight kick like this. It should be a kick and straight up. The straight up part is like kicking toward your butt. It should look like this. You could kick like that toward your butt. Okay, so when you're doing your left leg, it should be like this, and then you're turning, you swing it up, straight up toward your butt area. So the way to practice this is just to go like that. Just roll over back into a hang-glide position. So here's another example of doing that kick. I'll try to slow-mo this for you guys. So hang glide. So you want to torque your body and twist it to whichever direction you restab in. So counterclockwise goes this way, clockwise goes this way. Now, right after you do this, you twist your hips, so now your whole body's sideways, and then that's when your left leg comes under, then up. In general sense, it's more like under and then up from your butt area. So under and then up. Okay. For beginners, if you manage to get the restab, you should practice getting one clean windmill down before going on to continuous windmills. So this is how you should practice your windmills at first. So stop,
Try again.
stop,
Try again.
stop.
Try again.
You just keep on repeating that process. Now you may be wondering, what about continuous mills? Well, those are exactly the same, except when you're restabbing at this part, you stab, when you get here, you want to go up more. And basically, do not have a pause. Just swing and swing and swing. So, you have the restab, kick under. The kicking should lift your legs up when you hit your restab, like so. So you kick, kick, legs are lifted. That's the first part. And basically all you have to do is continue a normal windmill. Here's an example of continuous windmills. Also, another thing I forgot to mention, this will probably make learning other windmill variations much easier, is if when you're restabbing,
You don't go like this with your head up.
you kind of use your head with you. So right when here, put down your head and roll on your forehead. Along with that, you're also kind of pushing with your head to lift your body up. So arms and head. Getting a good feel of using your head will help you with your windmills. And for arms, not just your whole body, but arms, what it should be is stabbing hand first. So it's stabbing hand, and then you push up with your stabbing hand. And your supporting hand's most likely going to be around your forearm. That's when you swing it under and get back into a normal position. So you can practice this and let it push up, back. Just keep repeating this until you feel comfortable with it. That's pretty much a restab. One thing that might happen is your hips are falling, or maybe you're hitting your shoulders. That's okay for a beginning part. The one thing to fix the shoulders from the hips part is that when you're in the back, you don't let your hips hang. Pull them forward toward you. So your whole pelvic area and hips should be toward your face almost.